Hello, fans. Not really sure what I'm gonna call my fans yet, but hello, everyone. I don't know what that creepy noise was. Probably a car outside. Sorry about the lights. They're kind of bright and it's harder to see, it's hard to see, me without them on. But I did a random question tag and I thought I would do another one for you guys. Um, and I just recently uploaded my random question tag. If you haven't seen my other random question tag, please go view it. But I thought you might want to know some more about me, so I have this thing. It's called Chat Pack because we're gonna chat today. And sorry, I was reading something. So I'm gonna pull up some random questions, and we're gonna answer them. And if you want to leave your responses in the comments to some of these, I will respond to your comments. Which punctuation mark would best describe your personality? Okay, the best punctuation mark that would best describe my personality is probably, this is a hard one. It would probably an exclamation point because it's like when you use an exclamation point, you're like shouting and you're like, really excited about things. And I get overly excited about things, so. Okay, so some of them, okay. No, I'm only going to be doing 5 this time because the other video ended up being a really long video. What thoughts or sentiments would you like to have copied and put into 1 million fortune cookies? What thoughts? Never give up on yourself and always believe in your dreams. That I would want in a fortune cookie. That I did actually want to see. Okay. Now this is question 3. If you were told that you could watch only one television show a week for the next 12 months, which show would you choose to watch? I don't know, that's hard because the shows I do watch are, I watch 19 Kids and Counting, Pretty Little Liars, Switched at Birth, Fosters, Celebrity Apprentice, Grey's Anatomy, Nashville, Duck Dynasty, The Challenge, Real World Skeletons, Castle, Kate plus 8, what other shows? I watched Mike and Molly, Moms, Big Bang Theory. So I watched a lot of television. Sometimes I watch Unknown Stories of the Year. I watch Cutthroat Kitchen and Guys Grocery Games. I watch Sister Wives, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Survivor, which is starting next Wednesday. So probably the one show I would want to be able to watch because it sounds like the question is saying only one show. I can only watch one show. And I mean, the show that I get most excited to watch would probably have to be Real World or The Challenge. Either those two or Pretty Little Liars. Okay. Question 4. Okay. Some of these questions are a little hard. Okay, question 4. What is your biggest pet peeve? Okay, this is a good question. My biggest pet peeve is when people are rude to others. I mean, like, sometimes I don't think and I'll say a rude comment, but I feel really bad about it afterwards. And, like, my biggest pet peeve, well, I have several, so one of them is people being rude to other people. Another pet peeve I have is when my sister like will use some of my makeup or use some of my facial wash without me knowing. Like the other day, I bought all these razors for myself, purchased them with my own money, didn't make my mom pay for them, and she takes one of them without asking. And it wasn't the fact that she took one. I didn't care that she took one. It was the fact that she didn't ask. I would have liked and asked because that's the politer way. Speaking of another pet peeve, speaking of pet peeves, my dog chewed up my portable charger. I have this chargeable case, and he chewed it up. It still works, and since it still works, I'm going to use it. But he chewed it up, so now that it doesn't have a top, you know, portable chargers, it has a part that comes apart. It doesn't have a top. And it's not the fact that he chewed it up that makes me mad. It's the fact that it was on the table, high enough where he couldn't reach it, and he jumped up and got it. When he knows he shouldn't, so that's another. If any one of the national holidays had to be celebrated twice a year, 6 months apart, which one would you choose? Honestly, if a national holiday, probably Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. It's probably one of the most stressful times of the year. So I don't know about 6 months apart. I feel like you plan Christmas 6 months in advance almost with all the shopping. So I feel like you never get a break from Christmas planning. But you know, if we could celebrate Christmas without the presents, like next Christmas, everyone go out and give a toy to Toys for Tots. Last question. So let's make this a good one. Okay. What is one field or profession that you never pursued, but that you think you probably would have been good at? So I'm going in and studying at college to be a child development major. But I've always been told that I'm really good at arguing. So I feel like if I was smart enough, I could have been a really good lawyer. I mean, it's not that I didn't want to pursue becoming a lawyer. It's that, like, all the really good law schools, you have to be really smart and you have to have really good grades. And I struggle with school because I have ADHD and all that stuff. And I'm not using my ADHD as an excuse, but I wasn't the best in high school. And so I didn't have the best grades of high school, so I couldn't have really gotten into any college. And so I'm going to a community college, but the community college I'm going to doesn't really have a law, like, but I feel like I would have been good at the arguing side. I wouldn't really have been good at memorizing all the laws in order to take the bar test. But I would have been good, like, in court and stuff, and but teaching has always been something I wanted to do since I was a kid, so that's, something I'm trying to pursue. I'm going to start off in preschool, and then I'm going to work my way up to elementary, and probably go no further than fifth grade. Now, that is all the questions for today. I hope you like this video, and if you could please leave a comment to any of the answers. Like, if you want to answer any of these questions, you can write your answer in the comments below, and I will respond to it. And also, if you could please like and subscribe this video, and if you could also share this with your friends, and also follow me on all my social media. I'm going to be posting my Snapchat, I'm going to be putting my Twitter, and I'm going to be putting my Instagram. So if you want to follow me on all those, that would be lovely. And I hope everyone has a nice day. Just remember that you're beautiful inside, and don't let anyone tell you different. Don't try to change yourself for a guy. Well, I mean, guy or girl, don't change yourself for anyone, Just stay true to who you are and love yourself, because that's the best thing to happiness in life. So, I love you all, and have a nice day. Bye.